A massive, invisible force is barreling through space, heading directly toward us. No, it's not an asteroid, not a rogue star. It's a black hole, one of the universe's most terrifying phenomena, on the move. But wait, aren't black holes usually just sitting there swallowing stuff? Not always. Some of them move, and when they do, they can tear through galaxies like cosmic wrecking balls. So what happens when a black hole isn't stationary, but is actually headed for Earth? Let's find out. You might picture black holes as stationary monsters lurking in space, but in reality they can and do move. Black holes are affected by gravity like everything else. They orbit galactic centers, they merge, and sometimes they get kicked. These kicks can be violent. For example, when two black holes merge, the resulting gravitational waves can give the new black hole a recoil, like a gun firing a bullet. That recoil can fling the black hole away at millions of kilometers per hour. These are called recoiling black holes. Imagine that. A black hole, freshly formed from a merger, flying through space at thousands of kilometers per second. In fact, astronomers have spotted what might be a runaway black hole. NASA's Hubble Space Telescope observed a bizarre object, a long trail of newborn stars, nearly 200,000 light-years long, leading back to a massive galaxy. At the tip of that trail, a black hole, possibly weighing 20 million suns. Scientists think it was flung out of its galaxy by gravitational interactions during a triple black hole merger. Now it's streaking through intergalactic space and forming stars in its wake. So black holes can move, and fast. But what happens if one of these monsters is heading directly for us? Let's imagine the scenario. Somewhere in deep space, a stellar mass black hole, maybe 10 times the mass of the Sun, is speeding through the galaxy at thousands of kilometers per second. It's dark, invisible, undetectable, until it starts interacting with nearby gas or stars. If it enters our solar system, the gravitational consequences would be catastrophic. Even if it doesn't hit Earth directly, its gravity could disrupt planetary orbits, slingshot asteroids and comets in our direction, tug Earth out of the habitable zone, cause intense tidal forces and seismic activity, and if it gets closer, we could get pulled apart before we even see it coming. So, should we panic? Well, not quite. Yes, rogue black holes are out there. Astronomers estimate there could be millions of stellar mass black holes roaming the Milky Way. But space is huge. The chances of one hitting Earth are extremely low, like hitting a golf ball into a hole from another planet. Still, astronomers are watching. In fact, in 2022, NASA detected a wandering black hole using gravitational microlensing, a method that reveals invisible objects when they bend light from stars behind them. This was the first confirmed detection of a rogue black hole in interstellar space. So yes, they exist. But don't lose sleep. At least not yet. Okay, but let's say it did happen. A black hole enters our solar system. First signs, strange anomalies. Planetary orbits wobble. Comets behave strangely. A distant spacecraft malfunctions. Then the gravitational distortions intensify. Tides become extreme. Earthquakes increase. Eventually, Earth could get pulled in, either flung into space or toward the black hole's event horizon. If that happens, it's game over. Spaghettification, time dilation, and finally, silence. In theory, if we had enough warning and incredible propulsion tech, we might try to leave Earth entirely, set up bases on Mars, launch generation ships, escape the solar system, but it would require tech far beyond what we have today. We're talking sci-fi levels of capability. Still, this scenario raises deep questions about space survival and the need to watch the cosmos closely. So, is a black hole really heading for us? Not that we know of, but the fact that it's even possible is a wake-up call. Black holes are not just lurking, some are roaming. They're the universe's silent missiles, invisible until it's almost too late. And while the chances are slim, the consequences would be cosmic. That's the strange, beautiful danger of living in space. For more mind-bending cosmic journeys, subscribe to Knowledge Hub. Stay curious and stay safe.